Hello there everyone, welcome back to Corey Loses, where today we are once again continuing our Fall of the Republic 1.3 preview playthrough, sort of technically, as the Galactic Republic. We have secured the core and we are in the process of dismantling the Trade Federation. So we'll probably start by moving this fleet from Contrum down to Telti. We want to kill as many of their fleets there as possible. We do have an attack coming from Volter, like right away, which is almost certainly going to get there. I don't think there's anything we can preempt that with, but we might be able to move from Deconia Moedia over. Let's see. I have put in a few more requested patron units since the last stream. There was an issue with how I'd coded them in initially. I had the scripts that control the fighter spawning for each unit put into the Thrawn's Revenge folder, which is why we weren't getting any fighters from our patron units. I've fixed that. They're going to be spawning through XML, which means they might spawn a bit sooner and spawn a bit differently, but it's generally the same effect. So... Right, apparently my throat doesn't work, so that's fun. Alright, can we defend on the ground here, though? We're going to cancel our food and parts. And let's see if we can do anything with our garrison and with the money that we have. That's the problem with the fact that I, outside of streaming, especially if Dana's not home, I don't have any reason to say anything ever. So how am I can't test my voice before stream. Am I supposed to just talk to myself? No. Not gonna happen. Alright, let's see if we can get to the victory point there. And this is probably best off being an anti-fighter one. We'll be able to get a field base, we'll be able to get 2 AA turrets, I think. And maybe even another one up here. We can capture all those. Okay. We just don't want to get bombing ran. Gentle Sentient says, call my mom. She has not answered my calls for quite some time. Let's see. I'm actually going to get the guerrilla field base, or scouting field base. Okay, so if we can just get through there, I'll get some...
Little help? I'd prefer to stay in one piece. I'm just getting warmed up.
I'll get some anti-infantry turrets. We should be able to get around the map pretty easily with these guys. So they can go up and capture those. I kind of regret sending the normal clones up this way to get whatever capturable this is. Sensor. I might have waited too long on that. I might just lose.
We've captured an abandoned sensor array.
I'm holding up. Follow me. I'd prefer to stay in one piece.
Come on. I thought I'd sent the tank up normally, but I didn't.
Took a while. Whew, finally.
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna lose. Yeah. Rip.
System lost.
If I'd sent the tank how I intended,
Is there somewhere
it would have been better.
be?
So, we do need those food and parts wherever we can get them. So maybe I'll just get them on Humberine.
Building started.
Food and parts, there we go. Alright. We're gonna go back on the offensive. Deconia Moedia is their only remaining planet that's gonna be kind of difficult to take on the ground. I think they have 5 or 6 full slots. We had it over space, that fleet, we moved away from it to get back to Volter.
That seems prudent.
Issue a command.
But we have Stifler to go whoosh. Turn into the stars.
Bearing
Akmogi, Boxy Potato Freighter, and there's our fighters. Aku, Indus, Lori's Lori, Destroyer, maybe small, but I pack a punch, and Temparis.
All right. I'm getting too old for this sort of thing.
Alright, let's, our weapons on that. And bombers, see if you can get in. I'm not sure if we'll be able to kill the station before we kill the anti-fighter coming from it. Should be able to. Yeah, go to a variety of hard points if you can.
I feel it. I'll follow that.
Nominal status. Vectoring to the enemy.
Alright. Now we can kill the diamonds. That's too... This, Cuba Libre, we need to keep it away from too much action now. I don't think it's going to get its shields back. Even without the shields, we should be able to send Grumby closer at this point. It's just the act that if it gets focused, there's still a chance they can take down a lot of its defenses. Okay, bombers just go over to the ship or the trade port. Everyone else can go for the shipyard. What we got there? So yeah, for anyone who was there for the Hapen recording section of our Monday recording session, I accidentally saved the Hapen file with the name Republic. So that I mentioned at the time that I was like definitely gonna try to load that and it was gonna crash and I'd be upset. And that's basically what happened. So I loaded it. I was very scared for a moment, and then I remembered what happened and loaded the proper save. So anyone who bet that was going to happen, I don't know if that was a prediction. I think it was a prediction or a poll. You'd get points for that.
I feel it. I'm getting too old for this sort of
Alright,
thing.
we've killed almost everything. That's still a diamond in the rough. There we go. Got it. I'm also not sure how long exactly we're going to be able to go for, because this is starting a bit later than it normally does over on Twitch. Normally we start at like 2 p.m. Eastern, starting at 4, because last night's stream went for 6 or 8 hours. Alright, we can easily kill a lot of those. I think that leaves mostly just the static fleet on Phorost, which they can't send at us. So we can kill these ships and then... like, at least that would make it easier to attack Phorost if we wanted to. But Rightful Courage, you go in first. For your first battle, I think. Rio Grande... No, it's not. Hammer Strike. Spirit of Fire. Admiral Hauser. Jordan. No one's allowed to retreat.
All lights are green.
Your command, sir.
And we want Air 418. Hypocrodon. Corvettes are useful. And a bunch of LACs to stop their bombs from coming in. Got Sabathi in there. Good value for cost.
Missile destroyer reporting in. Your orders.
And Athabasca.
I'm transmitting the coordinates to you now.
Okay. Dead. Everyone's just dead.
Ready for command. Moving into attack position.
Full stop.
Except for Rightful Courage. Rightful Courage is surviving. Spring Leader Felix is asking, what display resolution do you play in Power War? I do 2440, 2540. Yeah, 2540, 1440p, whichever that is. Whatever the other number is. Because I basically have a 4K monitor, and then I have like Twitch full screen in that. Then I have OBS slightly smaller in that. Then I have Empire at War in like the middle of my screen. I don't play in the full resolution that I'm capable of. My fully armed and operational computer station.
The Council is concerned at your connection to Chancellor Palpatine.
Let's get into there.
Let's move this bucket.
2560. There we go. Thank you, Oz.
Invasion commencing.
Alright. We should be able to win this pretty easily. We have a big army. We have a bunch of Jedi. They have no structures. It's a pretty full lump of units, but maybe we can even do what they did to us. Especially if we have some speedy stuff.
Hey. Defensive position. Let's go. Shield up.
Alright, let's see if we can get over there. You're gonna go over to that one. Never mind. Alright. Over to the other landing zone. Okay, looks like we're gonna need to beat them other ways. Hello, Kiva.
Guns ready. Auto guns online.
So it was what, 3 MTCs, I think? Or MMTs? No, MTTs. MMTs, the Empire of the Handling. Which parts of your 12-hour stream a few days ago? How's the drinking MVP Charlie? He was functional again, then he drank again a lot last night. We were playing League and Fortnite, so I don't know how he is this morning. He was functional mostly. His shirt's back on. So the thing about anyone who didn't watch that stream somehow didn't make it through the 12th hour of that stream. Charlie and Eck were on it for a while for the normal weekly stream. And Charlie, fell asleep. So I had a little Charlie cam at his desk. His webcam was still on. We were playing Ascendancy. And he woke up and, just immediately pulled his shirt off and left his office. But he works in an office building. He rents an actual standard office in a building with a bunch of other offices in it. He shares a floor with, I think, some kind of law firm. So there's a couple lawyers that work just directly across the hall from him. So if it had been anything other than Saturday morning, he would have, walked out of his door, shirtless, around this office building, hungover. He's so lucky we were doing it on a different day than we normally do. Is that... I don't know. What a guy. Alright, Kyoto, you can come over there. The clip exists for forever. Alright. How's that? I'm gonna Yoda the vision.
Flying to the future, are you? Y-wing squadron reporting. Clear the area. Commencing attack.
See if we can actually catch him on that. I don't know if we'll be able to. Okay, there's one MTT. And we want the MAF. Infantry, you are supposed to be going up there. Looks like we got at least a couple of them. Those infantry are not going to make it. Come on. No! You got scorched. You can see the skeletons getting scorched there. Spooky, scary skeletons. Alright, we need to kill that Hellfire. There we go. Alright, Yoda, you can go. You can go. You can go. I think that bombing run did actually kill at least one MTT. So, pretty valuable. I'm gonna move this one away, because the MTTs don't do the most damage on their own, but that Juggernaut doesn't have the most health, so it works out for them. Less for me. Then we can just kill the infantry with our clones around here. You should be able to still get some shots in, as long as nothing makes it up the hill. Alright, we can go even further up there. And Yoda, give me some sight. Give me some insight. That's just gotta be the infantry then. I don't know what our budget for orbital bombardments is. I might get a good talking to for using that on an infantry squad, but we had to do what we had to do. So I did get the first Lego set delivered, so we'll be able to do one of those streams at least pretty soon. What do they have on the ground there? Only the one unit on the ground. If we could break through the fleet, then we could do that. Or I could do it the other way.
Bring her around.
You know better than to underestimate me.
Let's move this.
So where's Delta? There's Delta. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this the fun way.
We got you
Let's
covered.
move some troops.
System lost.
Oh,
Planetary control
hey,
achieved.
get out of there.
Construction complete.
All right, you go clear that out again. We should probably save as well to invade Contrum. No, thank you. Technically, this is only Hapen save 11, but we're gonna save it that way. So we're gonna send in Ayla Sakura and Delta Squad to take Borost, and then we'll try to build up a ground-to-space cannon and take it out that way. Hopefully, not lose everything to an influence flip and revolt, but I think we should be able to get it. We do need to get back to Contrum. So I'll move that fleet over where Kota is. I could probably take the planet first before moving the fleet back. Maybe we get into Telti. May as well. Never mind. I think they have an ion cannon there, so I won't auto-resolve that. Thank you, Commander Kiva, for the 100 bits, asking, is it normal that in smaller Fall of the Republic GCs, the CIS is integrating all sub-factions almost immediately after the start and overrun with Martok Porstaneth? Depends on a few factors, but like smaller GCs do start with higher base integration levels, so they can get to it much faster.
Choose your reinforcements.
Preparing for hyperspace jump.
Safety check complete. Republic
So,
light cruiser.
mostly yes.
Where are we headed?
I copy. Attacking.
Ready to deliver.
We're adding Tarful Mandator too. We're still in negotiations with the Odin for the rights.
Ready to smash the enemy, my liege.
Reporting in.
That's not the kind of thing you can just like throw in.
Attack that target.
You gotta make sure everyone's on board with it.
Course. Safety check complete. Yes, sir. We need you to clear the area of all enemies. All stations ready.
Retreat aborted.
Alright. We'll invade. I think we need to move the fleet first. I don't think we can afford to wait. Otherwise they're gonna get to Contrum.
I've got it.
Gotta go in that way. Do we have enough forces here? Like, we could just go straight north on that. But What are we looking on that? There's Mimban, Emberline, Kularin. We still haven't taken the ground portion of. Christophsis had a revolt stack because they were blockaded for a while. That should be okay now. But I really don't want to build up Tatooine in space. Iriadu we've built up. So maybe we'll start building another fleet over here. We can get... No, do we want to do it more up north? Keep Kuat, like keep expanding from where we are? Yeah, I think it's best to still focus on Rathon and Kuat. So, Rishi, do you have a shipyard? You do? You get Le Petit Torito. You were going Brazil. Relight. Unit destroyed. Viholis and Lavin, Ston, Lycan, Bracenton. That was my attempt. Is it normal that the Republic AI only attacks the CIS? Well, they'll attack whatever makes most sense to them. So it depends a lot on context. They will attack the other ones, but... Considering the sub-faction AI is more prone to just building up and won't be spreading their fleets out as much, their planets will end up, on average, more defended than the CIS planets. So... And if you are playing as the CIS, then, which you obviously would be, then it might prioritize you as the player more. Like, you are their main enemy. They don't have to worry about the other stuff as much. I think we're okay leaving them there. Deconium Whitey is gonna be tough. Maybe we'll go for that with, yeah, we'll send that army. We do need Yoda.
Destroyer reporting.
Will we get in? That is 6 provinces. I really want to get there before the ground stuff does. There we go. Okay, that is a pretty big fleet. We should be able to kill TF, though. It's twice our fleet. So that's got to be a lot of their northern stuff. Though they... Maybe not a lot of it, because they have really just the north for anything.
Droids around the objective.
I don't think we can win.
Choose your reinforcements.
We will try. See how they split. Like, this isn't a fleet that we're particularly well set up to kill. If we had a lot more point defense, then maybe. We have the Invincible. They're not going to be able to stop us from retreating if we want to. If we had, like, a lot more Corvettes, by a lot, I mean, like, 5 to 10, we'd be able to.
I'll follow that path.
Let's try to kill some stuff.
You got it, Captain. For the Republic! Helter responding. Woohoo! There's nothing we can't handle. Setting a course.
Let's see. In my PA playthrough, I noticed that all the Tier 2 legitimacy groups are integrated, so that means I'm stuck on the lowest tier. It shouldn't. It might, but I don't know that we directly did anything to account for the possibility of every other thing at the next level being taken. I don't know what that would specifically result in without looking at the code. I'm not sure how that would happen. Statistically, it would be very unlikely, at least.
We need
It's not impossible, because I've said with other explanations, RNG is RNG. But
Missile destroyer reporting in.
I'm getting too old for this.
they'd have to get all the way up to level 5 and then empty out the next tier by
I'm getting
chance.
too old for this.
You need a bunch of people to get to level 5 and back down.
Perimeter, sir. Their reinforcements are taking casualties. Enemy reinforcements are on their way. So away. Provide cover. We need to destroy it. We can hold them off. There could be trouble. Enemy detected.
Alright, let's see if we can get out without losing anything now. Oh crap, we're definitely going to lose something.
Hull is critical. Take cover.
That wasn't worth it then.
Our launch bay has been disabled.
Well, all the tiers only have 5 or 6 options.
Has been destroyed.
But to get a second one at those levels, someone would have to get all the way to the top, to the highest tier, and then roll the rest of those ones that aren't taken yet.
Destroyer here.
Our Quentin's here.
They'd have to be like 5 or 6 rolls ahead of you. Which, unless you're like really turtling and someone's really expanding, seems quite difficult. I won't save yet.
Tactical battle imminent.
I don't know that we're going to be able to hold this. Sword is going to be tough. I think we can kill the rest of it, especially if we have enough money to get a lot of field bases and stuff.
Took a while. Ready for backup. Stay mobile. Watch the crossfire. We're at the objective. Come on. Watch those wrist rockets.
All right, let's get military on that.
Yes. Clankers waiting for us. Back at it.
We've
Yes.
secured a landing zone.
I'd really like to get the
Let's do this.
factory, but I don't think that's feasible.
Let's get defensive.
Shield deployed.
All right, let's go over the water. You're special, you can do that.
That's like it. Auto guns online.
Construction
Let's go.
complete.
Let's do that. We're definitely going to want a lot of AA turrets everywhere,
Guns ready.
We've secured a landing zone.
but also anti-infantry for Sora.
Turret constructing.
Stay with me, all right? Now we're talking. Make way. Look around. Stay sharp.
Let's go with more infantry. No, you were supposed to stay up there.
Guns ready. Together. Hold it shiny. Do this together.
Construction.
That can be infantry.
Ready for enemy movement.
These are both going to be AI or AA.
Beginning construction.
We'll call it an accident.
Setting up a jump.
And you can be infantry. Sora is in the battle. The upside here is they're not going to get a second reinforcement point.
Like we drilled. Go.
So we're going to be at a pretty big advantage as far as that goes. Like, we're going to have 2 field bases. We're also going to have
Violating order.
Turret constructing.
Neutralize that.
a bunch of turrets.
Auto guns ready to go. Have the good
So until they bombard us,
good time.
we should be able to stop a lot.
Do I look like a droid?
I'm going to try to play forward. Okay, bikes.
Ready for attack. Turret ready. Fire! Repelling the assault. Stay tight.
Do we have any more bikes? I think we just have these ones.
Sound off.
Well, let's see. Like, Sora is the part that I'm worried about. If we play forward, then it means the bombing run is probably going to happen on this half of the map, which means it'll start by coming over our line of turrets. That's basically what I'm going for there. And then if we end up... Oh, shit.
Wired up.
They captured it.
Where you going, group up? Let's do.
Not great. Alright. Some of you are going to have to go up. They got in with the infantry to capture it, or with the droid to capture it. Alright, I think we need to back off a bit more this way. We gave up the numbers advantage. I think we need more AA on that. And one of you go up there just in case they haven't taken it yet, which they may not have. Those infantry should die. See how much of that we can kill. Oh, don't let that happen. And infantry get back here. Let's keep going up here. And can I get some of you over to capture that? Okay, he's not actually going to be close enough to get it anymore. That Magna's down. Here comes a bombing run. That really sucks. So much for the plan. Okay, we should be able to take this back. Just from the ones coming out of the field base. Got it back. You come up there. Clones, you don't need to go there. Sora is coming around the top. Okay, we got that. We're gonna have the field base. We're gonna have all of that. Here's Sora. Get an AI turret. You guys don't wanna. You don't wanna be there. You don't wanna be around him. You are who he is set up to kill. If I had some, if I had some more ATPTs to send over here. Like, bikes are so good at killing Jedi if I was able to get closer, or get more of them. What are they gonna bombard? We're kind of spread out, so if they get the structure, that's bad. But beyond that, I think we've killed a lot of their units, too. Comment. Oh, shit. That sucks.
Whoa! I smell kick-ass.
Okay, we've got no turrets over here, no build or no field base over there. So let's get that back. Really going through that forest. These two should be better able to kill him. I really want to draw him out of there. Turn around. Oh. Yeah, I think we need to get More of those build pads. You're just gonna
Watch those wrist
sit
rockets.
around.
Flankers won't see it.
Is it just Sora left?
Ready for backup.
Run. Wait, don't run?
Move up.
Are you bombing? These three guys? Okay.
Great. Great. Move up. Need time to cool. Watch those wrist rockets. Line up. Go! I got your back. I got you. Pull the Republic. Pull on me.
Alright, there we go.
Target damage.
We got it. That was kind of rough. But can we build it up in space or ground? What do we prefer there? I'm not sure. Well, I don't have the fleet to really do the rest, so I'm gonna probably want to build in the core a little bit more here. What do we have for structure? Let's get Shunen's heart building.
In production.
We have ourselves a mandator.
Making the jump to light speed.
Right, I think that is save time. Then maybe we'll be able to take 4 off since they've emptied out their other units. How many planets do they have in the north? That is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 in that section that's like between the Commerce Guild and the Banking Clan. Then they have probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 planets mixed in with the Commerce Guild. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the south. Like, I think we do want to focus on taking out the Trade Federation. Then we'll probably want the Techno Union. Like, we'll stick with that original plan and we'll get rid of the rest of the CIS in the south. So really, in the north, it's mostly about building up defenses. Like, Kurita's good, but that's not even going to be a border world anymore. It's probably going to be Corson and Contrum that we need to build up. So we'll want to have a fleet here, but we want to get our hypervelocity gun and the station up. They won't be able to attack us directly through Barlock. At least for the moment. But let's see what we can do for
We
Foros.
shall face all the challenges
That'd
that
be
fates put before us.
that'd be helpful if we can take it. Otherwise, we're losing. Okay, gonna be a lot of garrisons. Otherwise, we are losing Ayla Sakura and Delta Squad here through no fault of my own.
They only have numbers on their side.
That's true, but it is a lot of numbers.
Choose your reinforcements.
I am en route.
All right, let's go Deltas.
Hey, 3-5, check it
I've
out.
heard much about you.
Commandos. If they're anything as good as
Let
I
me know
hear,
if you
they
need
can
any help.
practically win the war themselves.
Watch yourself. The enemy comes.
Yes, sir.
All right, turrets are again going to be important, but we can't do that because we don't have any money. So I probably should have waited another week.
Eyes in the sky, Deltas. Took a while. Not bad, not bad.
We are not alone here.
Let's do this. I got you.
All right, we're gonna take out those
Perhaps you can
4
help me with
structures first, then.
If you seek combat, you will have it. The enemy may be close by. We must be cautious.
Lock and load.
Get down there. You can just shoot into the ground at each other.
It's
That's
too
fine.
quiet for my liking.
You and me.
Or run.
Your presence
We should
is
be able to
required
kill some of
to
these
get our cancer.
structures.
Return to the temple immediately. No, it's too quiet for my liking.
Without getting in too much of an engagement.
The sooner we end this conflict, the better it will be.
They are the outbase structures, so they're not gonna impact the battle themselves that much.
Go, go. How was that?
But hopefully one of these is a barracks. Because Ayla won't be in trouble from a barracks.
Check your vectors.
A lot of vehicles, that'll definitely kill her.
On my way, squad leader. On my way, boss.
I could make use of your skills.
You guys are on anti-AAT duty. Hey, what are you doing?
Nice one, leader, man. Yes, sir. Got it.
2 down. If I just kill this and then leave, they'll probably build more factories or something. That'll just make it harder to take. We really need to make sure that whatever we do here, we keep them down. Not charge. Get that on the thermal detonator? Or get that on the AAT?
Leave me alone. Hey, let's not do that again, okay? Hold up.
In...
Can I have some cover here?
It pleases me to see you here, Master. Hello there. You look well.
Alright, let's try to get out of there.
I hope you are prepared for adventure.
Nice talk.
You guys are going to be a little bit slow.
They only have numbers on their side.
If we can get into the base, that'll be great.
The first one's strong in this
See what the
place.
capturable is on that.
6-2, combat ready.
The field bases, if they have those, are going to be a problem. But this will be really
The landing
helpful.
zone is now back under
See what they've
Republic
got.
control.
Oh, hey.
The stab coming to scout
They
us.
only have numbers on their side.
Captured an abandoned sensor array.
This is foolish.
Stabs are actually quite threatening for Ayla, so
I am Master Ayla Secure.
need to make sure we don't
Do you need a timeout,
get her
sir?
killed with that.
My blade cuts deep.
Okay, we'll see if we can get into the base from here. Gonna be coming through. Those should be killable. They will respawn, but I don't think it's impossible for us to get
You
through.
must be cautious.
Eh.
The battle's not over yet. You must be watchful for the taint of the dark
I
side.
don't think it's impossible for us to get through all
I
the
am a daughter of
reinforcements even.
You would look better in a dozen pieces.
Right. You guys aren't going to do much just defending
Are you
back there.
someone I can trust?
Come on.
I've got a bad feeling
You
about
would
this.
look better in a dozen pieces.
Good. A solid
This is
detonator.
the foulness of the dark.
See how this is going to do against Ayla. I think she should be able to kill it. But I might need a back to something.
What is our mission?
Leave me alone.
The Jedi need your help.
Alright, what are the structures? So the vehicle factory and that one are right there. Crab droids. Can you guys kill some crabs?
You would look better in
You
a
might be able to
dozen
kill some
pieces.
crabs.
I'll hold them off.
Enemy detected.
They only have numbers on their side. That was distracting. You've come a great distance.
It'd be nice if they all just like walked somewhere else.
This war has provided
But-
me with purpose.
Okay, these are all coming through here.
To see you, Commander.
The Magnas are the only real unit they have. The rest are the Garrisons. Let's see if you can please not shoot Ayla.
Challenge a Jedi at your peril.
Go behind them, maybe.
Watch yourself.
There you go,
Enemy
good enough.
comes.
One STAP there. Having that turbo laser would be really good too.
You would look better in
Okay,
a
don't go too
dozen
far out.
pieces.
And the Magnas aren't going to be a problem for Ayla and the infantry.
Still secure. I sense our
So
foes
we
are
should be
close
able
at hand.
to kill that. Doesn't look like it's going to have much backup. I just need to make sure that Ayla doesn't get killed by an AAT while that's happening.
I could make use
We get
of
down
your
here.
skills.
I think we got him.
They are going to be more grouped up now.
Clear the area.
Alright. Come back here.
Squad.
Our base is under attack.
I hear ya.
Are you guys ever going to add the Scorpionic
Hello
Annihilator?
there.
Maybe? It's more of a if someone wants to and is able to make it situation.
Enemy carrying bags, sir. Assisting service.
There's very few units that we like completely rule out. It's always more,
It pleases me
can
to
we
see
make
you,
it?
Master.
When can we make it?
I don't know if I can take much more of this, sir. Affirmative.
My name is Ayla
Like,
Sakura.
Fall of the Republic is at the point where there's very little that's on the list of, like, we absolutely need this kind of things, and, like, the faction rosters are pretty full. So things that we add are more in the category of we make what we're able to make, and then
Make up your mind, sir.
see how we want to fit them in, so that we're not, like, overstuffing rosters or anything.
I thought a squad leader was supposed to lead his men. Watch out!
No, it's too quiet for my liking. It is good to see you once more.
I think we might need them to come down here.
Right now.
If we can take this turbo laser,
I am Jedi Master Ayla Sakura.
Captured an abandoned
well, yeah, we're not at the point where we have a list of, like, this needs to be done then.
Good to go, sir. Affirmative. Check your aim.
It is not productive to see
Don't let them have the turret. It's my turret. You can't have it.
If it is battle you wish for.
Are we gonna stand around all day?
I am
Yeah, if
Master
we can
Ayla
kill that,
Sakura.
we get the turret, and we're laughing. I don't know if they've got a field base over there. I should check that. Like, Advanced Door Spider Droids, Scorpionic, those are all things that, like, we'd be able to find a place for them if one of us makes them. But I don't know if one of us is actually going to make them. You weren't supposed to drop that.
Not carry you too long. A Jedi is without fear.
38, you're in my line of fire.
They only have numbers on their side.
This turret, very helpful.
Forces of evil will never triumph.
Why am I one with a sense of humor? Sorry, I guess I didn't
My name is Ayla Sakura. I am
Ayla,
a daughter of
good
Rathon.
there. I'm going to try to move these guys back onto this side.
I am Master Ayla Sakura of the
One
Jedi
more shot
Order.
off. There you go.
The forces
Okay,
of
she's gonna
evil
head
will
into the
never
base.
triumph.
We're gonna keep the infantry. It's basically Delta Squad and one clone they've picked up on this turret.
You would look better in a dozen pieces.
under attack.
Rule number 1. Kill them before they kill you. Check your aim.
Because she should be able to
The
crush the
forces of evil
buildings.
will never triumph. Very well. If it is battle you wish for,
Watch those wrist rockets.
Delta picked up a brand new friend. You can replace Scorch with him later.
Never say no to
Or
that.
Sev,
what
not
is it,
Scorch.
Commander?
Scorch. You get to live.
Whenever you're ready, leader. I'll cover you.
So that was two of those structures. Okay, you need to take cover. Then you can kill them.
Running off again, sir?
You are welcome here. Take your seat, Tate, and leave.
Back for more. Check your vector.
You take cover and shoot.
I
Okay,
could
she
make use of your
can-
skills.
Is that a tax agency?
This
Yeah.
is foolish. The Force runs
We can go
strong in
kill
this.
this.
Hey, I didn't know the notions could fly. I've got a bad feeling about this.
How are we doing with these droids? Doing fine. They don't have a field base anywhere we saw.
They kill you.
I hope you are well.
So
Very
just
well.
get the structure.
If it is battle you wish
Ayla?
for,
There you go. Thank you.
No terminal can match my elite hacksaw skills.
Okay, get down there. So, don't be so 2007. No one's elite hacksaw anymore. No one says that.
Could you move, sir? Let's get out of here. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Okay, come in and drop your proton charge.
Get to using the gunships.
I'm aware of the enemy
And
presence.
one more rail structure. Like no one says we hacks or anything. Haxers are all unemployed. How is this clone still alive? Can I promote you? Can I just make you a hero now? Like, I know you're surrounded by really good people supporting you, but like, still. How? I'm absolutely shocked.
I'll need some cover here.
Perhaps you can help me with something. Are you someone I can trust?
There's another structure for us.
A copy of a copy of a copy.
Like, look at this guy. He gets a commemorative plaque.
You
I'm
look
very tempted to just
well. Face me if you do.
give myself another hero now. Look at that guy.
Enemy tag is back, sir. I'll give you.
Took a while.
Cody B.
Setting up a shot.
You've come a great distance.
CT, I have to figure out like what episode number this is of what campaign number on the channel. He'd be that. Like CT 4301.
The Force runs strong in this place.
Right. I think we've made Foros regret its choices. We do need to build up as fast as we can.
What was that on it? Forming up, boss. Running off again, sir?
Okay, you can chill. I don't want to risk your
Hang back
life.
here for a while.
Secured a landing.
Perhaps I should meditate a while. Droids are in the vicinity. We shall face all.
But yeah,
the
we need to make
challenges
sure we
the Force
don't
will
leave it
bring
empty. We need to get to the 4 slots that we're not
us.
suffering
We've come a great
from
distance.
influence loss from the
What is our
whole
mission?
blockade situation.
This is finished.
Your marksmanship is an inspiration to us
Sooner
all,
or
But
sir.
then we
This
can get
conflict,
a ground
the
a
better
space
it will be.
weapon and slowly take away their fleet.
Base is under attack.
Stay away from me for your own good.
Nice one, leader, man.
The sooner we end this conflict,
There we go.
the better it will be.
Got Forost.
Planetary control achieved.
Alright. I think we're going to leave that episode there. We're going to keep going here on Twitch for one more, though. So for those of you watching on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. Hope you are enjoying the series so far, and hope to see you next time. Bye, everyone.